A visibly deranged Roseanne Barr continues to insist, even despite the fact that Joe Biden has stepped aside and Kamala Harris has secured the delegate support to be the next presidential nominee. Roseanne Barr continues to suggest Michelle Obama, with the running mate of Hillary Clinton, will be the nominees. Funny little story. After Roseanne Barr's last deranged rant, which we talked about, we actually tried to invite her on the show, and clearly aware of my commentary about her, someone wrote back saying something like, we don't work with people who say whatever I said about Roseanne Barr. But David can come on our show if he wants, to which we, of course, said absolutely. And we have never heard back. So needless to say, here is Roseanne Barr's latest commentary, conspiracy theory. She seems like she's really in a tough way right now.
He's saying it's going to be Michelle Obama. It's not going to be Kamala Harris. Michelle Obama is going to be the ultimate nominee. How do you think that's going to play?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I think they'll probably do with Hillary as vice in their open primary. I think it's going to be a big show that everybody needs to bring their popcorn to. It's going to be very entertaining. But,
really?
There's moves and then there's counter moves because we are in a war. We're in an information war.
I believe a wellness check is necessary now.
And so we'll see every move they make, the other side counters it. And it seems that they always lose. Whatever they come up with, they always lose.
Of course, they won in 2020 and the 2022 midterms weren't so bad and the 2023 off-year elections weren't so bad. But other than that, they always lose.
They lost the Jack Smith thing. They lost the New York thing. They lost the, when it goes to the Supreme Court, they always lose. But of course, that's why they're trying to change everything about the Supreme Court in pursuit of their hero Obama, who
He's saying it's going to be.
This is a very, very deranged perspective. But shockingly, the reason I'm bringing this to you is not just because it's Roseanne Barr's view. There's a whole bunch of right-wingers who are convinced. I mean, listen, if I really want to step back, there's a bunch of right-wingers convinced that Joe Biden isn't the real Biden, that he was replaced long ago. There are right-wingers convinced that Joe Biden doesn't actually know that he has decided not to run for re-election. There are right-wingers convinced that Barack Obama is actually still in control. And yes, there are many right-wingers convinced that Kamala Harris will not ultimately be the nominee. Now, what gets funny is when the conspiracy theories conflict. For example, Democrats are going to rig it in November. And also, Joe Biden stepped aside because he can't win. Well, if you have the ability to rig it in November, why would you need Joe Biden to step aside? Those conspiracy theories conflict. Now, if you confront them with it, what they will say is they could win by rigging it if it were close. But because they realized Joe Biden was going to lose by a landslide, they decided it's too much of a lead that Trump has for Democrats to rig it. So we have to actually replace Biden. Now, with every single one of these conspiracy theories, they do what's called special pleading. And I've given a sort of example of this before, which is, hey, there's an invisible tiger in the room with me right now. Ah, okay, well, let's test that. The tiger's invisible, but I'm sure if I throw a ball, it'll hit the tiger. And even though I can't see the tiger, the ball will fall to the ground. And they go, no. The tiger is not only invisible, mass also goes through the tiger. Okay, well, the tiger must need to eat. So let's find out if there's really a tiger. I'm going to put a nice steak on the floor, and sometime in the next couple of days, we're going to see the steak consumed by the invisible massless tiger. No, because the tiger also doesn't need to eat. You get the point, which is every time we think we have a fail-safe test or some kind of gotcha, they go to the next level. It's called special pleading, and it's pretty pathetic, but they don't seem to have anything else left. So it's conspiracy theories from Roseanne Barr, special pleadings from MAGA Republicans on Twitter, and the hopeful outcome is a resounding rejection of Project 2025, Agenda 47, the Article 3 project, and of 4 more years from Trump. All we can do is wait, but we'll know very soon. I've been tracking my family tree for a long time now, and the service I've always relied on is MyHeritage, which I started using long before they became a sponsor. Trusted by over 90 million users, MyHeritage makes it easy and fun to build your family tree with a range of powerful genealogy tools at your fingertips. One of my favorite features lets you quickly find new family members and add entire new branches to your tree. It's always a good time to sit down with my family, show them what I found. For example, the other day, I found a scan of an immigration document from when my mother's uncle's aunt arrived at Ellis Island, or this document from the US-Canada border for my relative who was born in 1895. This is remarkable stuff and really interesting artifacts that are part of the puzzle of my family's past. MyHeritage gives you access to over 19 billion records like this, making it easier than ever for you to uncover amazing new pieces of your family's history. You can try MyHeritage completely free for 14 days when you go to davidpakman.com/myheritage. The link is in the description.